Welcome everybody to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're playing Score Merchant as always. And I have a really interesting, different, maybe meta build for Score Merchant. Using Jolt, where whenever we down a survivor or basic attack, any generator 32 meters away from us will automatically be affected and lose progress by 8% and start regressing. It works really well with Call of Brine, a perk where whenever a generator is regressing, it regresses 125% faster. And also if a survivor is on set generator and does a good skill check, then we can see them because we get a loud noise notification. So they work really well together. That's one of these two perks. Then we have Make Your Choice, which works really well with Scorch Hook Scorch Hook plus a Rage. Whenever we hook a survivor, if a survivor unhooks that survivor and we're 32 meters away, then the unhooking survivor will be exposed for 60 seconds. And the reason why this is so good is because when we use Scorch Hook Floods of Rage, that survivor, every survivor besides the one who just got unhooked, will be revealed to me for 7 seconds. So I can basically go back to the hook, down the person who just unhooked, and get another down, hook them again on the Scorch Hook, and just keep repeating the process over and over again, while Joe also makes it so that way all the generators near me are regressing, and Call of Brine makes the generators regress even more. And of course, we're using Brown Noise Generator and Advanced Movement Prediction. Advanced Movement Prediction lets us be able to see the aura of survivors for 6 seconds, and then the run radius, and of course we can make them oblivious using the green add-on. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video so I can show you how great this new, maybe meta build for Score Merchant is. Okay, we're on Sanctum of Wrath in the Yamoka Estate, one of my actual favorite maps for Killer, because this map is not that small, but also not that big either. It's kind of a medium-sized map, but I kind of like it because basically one side is a 3-gen, the other side is a 3-gen, and the middle part is where the gen always spawns. So it's a really good map for Score Merchant, of course. 3-genning is for specialty. So really, we don't know what the survivors are at yet, but we're gonna always put a drone on the middle building because that's important. This is Ashley. He thinks that he can just put a pallet down next to me and I'm going to not hit him. He is wrong. As I can see, 2 people are being affected by my drone right now, so I know there's someone in the middle building. He just got a a claw trap on him, so I know he's over there. But it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go after Ash, because I hit him first, so I'm going to have to kill him. Ash is going to try and do this, use his pallet, but I'm going to mind game him and just hit him really fast. Pick him up and start the build. Now, sadly, there is no Scorch Hook over here. That's the only problem with this build. Sometimes Scorch Hooks don't spawn near you. So we can't activate our Scorch Hook, what's it called, Floods of Rage. Instead, we're just going to have to activate our Make Your Choice later on. He got rid of my drone. I'm going to replace the drone after I activate this generator. Call of Brine will activate, making that generator regress even faster. And the only reason why I don't use Call of Brine normally when I play Score Merchant is I kind of feel like Call of Brine is redundant. And this build is pretty good because of the fact that we are going to be using, what's it called? We are going to be using our Jolt to make gen regress even more anyway. But the reason why I found it kind of bad is because of the fact that when you put a drone down, no one's going to go towards that generator anyway. So it doesn't matter if it's highlighted in yellow. But it does matter, of course, that we make it regress faster. So, what's it called? Steve immediately saves him and he realizes he's exposed. So I'm going to go after Steve and after Ash. Ash is scared, of course. He thinks I'm tunneling him. But I'm not actually going after you. I'm going after you. So I down him. I could, of course, go after Ash too. But I wanted to go after, what's it called? Steve first because I wanted to make sure he was exposed and he was downed. We're going to hook him on this Scorch Hook. So now you can finally see Scorch Hook, Pain Resonance. And then Scorch Hook, Floods of Rage, and what's it called? Make Your Choice activating together. I said Pain Resonance because I'm so used to using Pain Resonance. But I really do think that Floods of Rage is a really good perk with Score Merchant. And that's why I like this build a lot. You don't even have to use Floods of Rage, honestly. I just use it because having information on where survivors are around the map is really useful because you know they're not going to be in your drone radius because your drone already tells you that they're there. So if they're not in my drone radius, I want to know what they are. Also, being able to down survivors really fast is really good. So right here, this lady is trying to basically stay at the bottom so I don't hit her, but I knew she was going to do that, so I purposely a little mind game. I know the pad right here. I can see where she is clicking to Floods of Rage. I missed, sadly, but it doesn't really matter because basically she has a claw trap on her, so if she vault to that pad right there, it will break automatically. But sadly for me, I'm stupid, and I accidentally get hit by that pallet. But it didn't really matter anyway because she didn't think to try and mind game the pallet. She just ran away, and I immediately caught her. As a result, I'm going to be able to grab her and hook her on this score hook. I love this score hook. And you're going to see from this game, by the way, how, like, snowbally this build is sometimes. Like, literally, you just hook one person, they get unhooked. Hook the next person, they get unhooked. And you hook the next person again because they're all going to be exposed over and over again. And it's really, really useful with Score Merchant. Now, I will say, using Make Your Choice on Score Merchant, who is not the fastest killer in the game, movement-wise, she's not the fastest. It's kind of a bad idea because of the fact that you won't be able to see her. Also, right here, I knew I saw Michaela, but I couldn't figure out where she went. And in my head, I went, wait, you were just over here. So you had to be in this locker. This is what happened when you play WWE a lot and you know how survivors work. If she ran towards the rocks, but I can't see her, that means she has to be in the locker. It's the only logical explanation. She can't just move past me without me seeing I have eyes. So she had to be in the locker. So, like I said before, how snowbally this build is, like, we already hooked 3 people. Because one person got exposed, one person got exposed, and we down Steve, hooked him. Then, she got exposed, but she was too scared to run away, so she hid in the locker. We found her, of course. Now, thanks to Floods of Rage, we can see that Ash is over here, and he's exposed. So we're going to go after Ash, but we're not going to probably be able to catch him because he's inside the shack. And, like I said before, Make Your Choice is a really good perk. But on Score Merchant, a killer who's not the best at chasing people, and is not the fastest killer in the game, it is not always that most useful. I feel like if you're going to use this perk, or this add-on, or this build in general, probably should use it on Nurse or killers that move really fast. But like I said before at the beginning of this video, I think this build is, I don't want to say it's a meta because honestly, I don't know what the meta is. I just pick build. I just use perks and builds that I think are really useful and really cool. It doesn't matter to me if it's even strong or not. I just want to make a really cool combination. And this cool combination worked really well. We have basically a build that helps us be able to down people faster, but also gives us information and gives us the ability to make them exposed. So because of that reason, I think this build is really good. So Ash is going to run away over here. At this point, though, I'm kind of scared because they did 2 gens immediately, right after each other. Then for some reason, Michaela runs towards me. I don't know why he did that. I'm not going to lie. So Michaela runs towards me and gets hit automatically. I'm going to chase after her. And I know she's going to go over this vault, so I'm going to wait in mind game. She's going to fall, but she has balance landing, so I was not able to hit her, sadly. But it doesn't really matter because now she's going to go towards this pallet, but the pallet's already down. So all I have to do is hit her. But sadly, I think they're going to body block. But instead of body blocking, she body blocks her teammate. I don't know why she did that. So because of that reason, we get her really, really easy down. Then she goes up there, and she is just running for her life. I don't know why she even went towards my drone in the first place. But either way, I'm going to hook her on the scorch hook. Now when they get unhooked, the person will be exposed, and we'll be able to see their auras for 7 seconds. Which is extremely useful, and like I said early in the game, it's just a really big snowball effect. Now, this map is so good, I love it so much. Now we have a 3 gen on this side of the map, and we have the middle gen being completed. I'll turn around so I can see the aura of everyone, but if I look up there, I don't see anyone. Well, I see, I think that's Steve, by the way. I see Steve, or I didn't really hear who it was, honestly, but it was, I'm pretty sure it was, oh, it's Ash. I'm lying, Ash. Ash is gonna get scared because he's exposed, and I'm going to down him. I didn't really, it was either Steve or Ash because I heard a guy's voice, but I didn't hear exactly who it was. So I'm gonna hook him on the scorch hook now, and now it's his turn to get scorched. He's not, they don't hook though, so once they save him, they're not gonna be exposed because even though it is a 60-second cooldown for the what's it called? The Make Your Choice. If someone's getting hooked already and they get down again, sadly, it does not make the Make Your Choice cooldown go back to 0. You do still have to wait the full 6 seconds. So the person who just unhooked is not going to be exposed, sadly. But because they unhooked on the scorch hook, I can see exactly where Steve is. So because of that reason, I know exactly how to mind get him. Honestly, Floods of Rage is a really good perk. It's so underrated. I don't think people use it enough. The ability to be able to see where other survivors are on the map at any given time is really useful. Now, it is kind of map dependent and dependent on the survivors. Like, the survivors here does not unhook the person. Yeah, they die, but you don't get any information. Or the survivors can unhook them immediately, and then as a result, you don't really get the most value out of Floods of Rage. But because of how I make the build and because of how I play, we were able to get our, of course, Scorch Hook, Floods of Rage immediately. If you look, no one's exposed. I was too close to the hook, I'm pretty sure. So because of that reason, Ash is not exposed, but I'm going to go after Ash anyway because of the fact that I want him out the game. I know he is one more hook and he is dead. So, but before I go after Ash, I noticed that someone exposed, and I'm like, oh, a free down? Don't mind if I do. So I'm gonna swing because I'm an idiot, and I miss. But I know she's gonna go to the window, and she does not have balance landing, so we easily down this Yui. I believe this is Yui. Or no, I lied, it's Fangman. We easily down Fangman, and we're going to hook her again on the Scourge hook because we're gonna get more Floods of Rage value. And I've never I've never done it before, but it's the fact that we've hooked every single survivor twice already. It's so good. So I can go after either one of these two, but at the corner of my eye I see Ash, so I immediately go after him. I could have used my drone on it, my power honestly, and just found out where he was, but I didn't care. I decided to just follow him, immediately down him, and I know he's dead on hook, so I don't have to put him on a Scourge hook. I'm just going to hook him on a regular hook. While I'm doing that, they're gonna go rescue. He rescued. Now we know Steve is injured. I mean, is exposed. But if you look, I don't see Steve's aura, and that's because Steve has distortion. So I know Steve is exposed, but I don't know where he went. But then he decides to heal in my terror radius. I don't know why he does that, unless I was undetectable and he didn't realize. But now Steve's gonna get down really easily, and this build is just down after down after down after down. It's so good. Like, this build is so good. I recommend. You don't even need Call Brian, by the way. I just used it because I was afraid the generators were gonna go too fast. That's why I have Joe and Call Brian. But you can just use Joe only, and the build is still great. He's dead on hook. I did hook him on a Scourge hook, I believe, but it didn't really matter because the game's over. There are 2 survivors left, and they have to complete 2 gens. One of them is injured, and the other one is not injured, but it doesn't matter because they're both dead on hook. And it was a really quick game, honestly. Like, normally, well, not really a quick game, but normally my games take a long time because of the fact that, you know, when you play Score Merchant, sometimes the game takes a long time because you're trying to 3-gen, or you have to protect the gens, or your chase potential isn't that good, so sometimes the game takes a while. And I know survivors hate that, but I love playing Score Merchant. I just can't get enough of this killer. She is so much fun. And even though, like, right now, at the time of recording this video, I believe I have 500,000 blood points. But when I was done recording and doing my recording sessions, I had 1,000,000 blood points, and I only have 3 killers left to prestige. So if y'all want to tell me in the comments who you think I should prestige next to get their perks, I have to prestige the Dredge, I have to prestige Wesker, and I have to prestige the Wraith. I don't like any of their perks. Also, here's Sang Min. She's gonna vault the window. I knew she was going to. I'm pretty sure she has live, so I was prepared for that. But she vaulted into me, and then she dies as a result. And I'm gonna hook her. It doesn't matter where I hook her, honestly. I decided to hook her on the top gen, the top hook, just so I can see a little aerial positioning of where everyone else is, even though I have no idea where Michaela is. But now that she's dead, I have to find the hatch. The hatch on this map is weird. It can spawn on almost anywhere, honestly, but normally when I play this game, it spawns actually near the bridges. I don't know why. So I go straight towards where I think a bridge is, but there's no bridge over here, and it's not in the shack either. So now I gotta find the hatch. But like I was saying, I only have 3 killers for prestige right now. It is the Wraith, it is Mastermind, who's Wesker, and it is the Dredge. I don't even have the Dredge. I didn't even buy the Dredge yet. I never really planned on playing him, and I look at his perks and I don't really like them. Same thing with Wesker. And then here comes Michaela. She is going to vault this window, immediately showing me where she is. But she has live, so she's gone. But I ignore her because I don't know what the hatch is, and there's no point in me following her, because if I follow her, she'll just find the hatch first anyway. I'll be right behind her. It makes no sense for me to try and split up and find it. But sadly, I don't hear it. And this is what I was talking about, the bridge. It normally spawns around here. I don't know why it always spawns here when I play. But it's not over here this time. So I activate my drones, you know, just to get some more coverage on the map and more blood points. But tell me which of all the survivors I should, all the killers, which one should I prestige? I see Michaela over here, so I know she's trying to find the hatch as well. And I hear it, but I can't figure out where it is. And then, of course, it spawned right next to the main building. So I could have easily found it, but I was just, you know, hard of hearing. I got an achievement, too, by the way. Go me. A trophy. I hear Michaela, and I see the scratch marks, so she's right behind me. I'm going to chase her, and I'm going to down her, and then the game should be over. But let me know in the comments which killer I should prestige next. Or I might have saved all my blood points for the new killer, the Singularity, who has been announced at the time of recording this video. I don't know why my killer ran towards me, but it's fine because the game's already over anyway. The new Singularity, also his perks, I don't think are going to be that good on the Score Merchant either. But of course we'll have to see once I unlock the killer and buy them. My killer gets down and the game is over. Also, make sure if you enjoyed the video, you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me if you use this build, because honestly, this build was really good, and proof is in the video. This build was great. And I have used this build. I've hooked every survivor, by the way, so I literally hooked every survivor 3 times. That was great gameplay, honestly. And I've never really done so well. I mean, to be honest, with this build. I thought about this build on the fly, by the way. I didn't look up anything. I just thought about, wait, make your choice a really good perk in general, and I feel like I used it before on Score Merchant, and I had a lot of value on it. So Maker Choice plus Rage is a really good combination, so I thought this would be a really good idea for a video. And I did it, and the first game went really well, so I know this build is going to be good. So I'll keep, of course, using this build and doing more videos with it, so I can get better at using it. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with anyone you know. You know I love reading y'all's comments, so comment anything you want. And if you enjoyed the video and the build, make sure you tell me in the comments. If you have any builds I'm going to use, then let me know in the comments. Or any games you want to play, then let me know. I will see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day. And of course, when I say meta build, I don't really mean it's meta. I mean, like, this build is so good, and the proof's in the video, so it could be meta. Maybe I'll use it more often, and I'll actually win all my games. We'll have to see in the future. Have a nice day.